How's it going, everybody? Today we're following up on a video that I did the other day where we were looking at this team battle that we did against Team X-2. So, if we recall, last time, Fen absolutely demolished with the Amaryllis deck, and she's still alive here at the beginning of this one. So, we're just going to get into the matches and see how things unfold. I apologize that it took a few days to get this out because I know all the participants in this Ironman really enjoyed the first video. But I like to space out my content, so, I don't like bombarding people with the same stuff over and over again, even if it is like a direct sequel. But anyway, moving on into the match here, we're going to see Fen losing rock, paper, scissors. I think Sham is playing quick draw here. Fen once again on the Amaryllis deck. So she's just going to set pass. And as we can see, Sham here will go for a quick draw play with the shells, knowing that he's completely safe because he's got this decree. So Fen chains a trap card, just going to flip it, of course, but Fen's set happens to be MST in this case, so not really relevant. Just going to tag out the Drill Warrior and wait. Fen summoning Tomato and attacking. Tomato, probably one of the iffier cards in the deck. I think it may have gotten cut after this at some point. So, and of course, Sham just playing a slow game with Drill Warrior. It's kind of what you want to do in this matchup. Fen just gonna blind space with the Tomato and attack into Raikou. That was a strange play. I don't know why you blind space here, because it's pretty clear with the Blaze Accelerator. I guess the Wing Blast is a little strange, but I would assume they're on decrees and stuff and not that much real back row. Maybe just like Book of Moons plus decrees. Plus there's always the potential of like a mirror torrential, I guess, but I don't see what you're blind spacing for just so you can attack with Tomato. Unless I missed something there. I feel like you should just hold it. See, like if you had the MST now, this Dust Shoe would have gone off. Instead, you're getting decreed and feeling really bad. And of course, now the Rocket's going to get the Blaze Accelerator and it's going to out the Raikou. Avarice is going to be really good as well, so Sham's in a great spot here. I might have to rewatch this, but I think that MST usage may have cost Fen big. So just going to tag out the Drill. Fen just keeps drawing monsters too, which sucks. So, Sham's just going to go in with the Junk Archer play here. But Fen, of course, always has the Gores. Never doesn't have the Gores, so it's going to stay alive now. The Sangam will come back. She's going to go in with Brain Control, try to go for game. But unfortunately, Sham actually has the Battle Fader. So she's going to go Tribute Summon Amaryllis. Maybe? Yeah, that's going to be game with double Drill Warrior Direct. There's just nothing she could have done there, unfortunately. So this time, Fen going to go first. Set to with a Raikou pass. Draws the trade in. That's really nice. Phoenix Wing getting randomly... Well, why are they going after the back row like this? Am I crazy? Oh, they just did it in end phase. Okay. I thought they were doing that in main phase for some bizarre reason. It's getting confused. Anyway, Fen gonna go DDR back the Raikou. At the time, I assumed that this must be because she has Book of Moon, and it turns out that she does. Didn't really need to set the Torrential here. I think setting the Torrential was probably wrong. Because it's like... It's not even this good in this situation where you're trying to like play to book your Raikou again. So there's no reason to just overcommit even more into Storm when setting Torrential just doesn't add that much. Fen's just going to flip the Raikou attack. She's actually in a pretty good spot now, bringing back the Amaryllis. Sham's on a lot of like fake cards that Quick Draw tends to play. I don't know if I would have crowed that shell. Because it's like, what are they popping with the Blaze that you care about? Like the Amaryllis that's just gonna... Well, I guess there's no more plants, but still, you want your Amaryllis to get popped. It's like no big deal. And everything else is just free stuff too, so I think against Quick Draw it's always right to just hold Crow for Avarice or Debris Dragon, but I suppose Fen might just want to get really aggressive here and stop them from popping his field, or popping her field. But anyway, that is what she's going to do. She's going to tribute summon the Gores, send the Dandy. Amaryllis is going to come back. That's pretty much just going to be the end of the game. So, on to game number 3. Fen opens a kind of dog hand, and Sham's got Quick Draw Dandy plus Decree, so not bad at all. She draws another Amaryllis return. That's a feels bad. It's kind of... I'm not even sure I would have kept Decree in against Amaryllis. I guess they play like some traps, but it's not very many. However, it's going to be really good here for stopping the Wing Blast and preserving the drill. I mean, Fen just can't really do anything here. She needs a good mill or something. She doesn't get it, so that's just going to be the end of the game, I think. Yeah. So, unfortunate, Fen's reign of terror will come to an end, but she had a great showing, one of the best runs in the whole Iron, I think, so absolutely great performance by Fen. Great showing for the Amaryllis deck as well. Very cool deck, and a very talented player, so congratulations to Fen, but she will be dropping out, and we will be moving on to the next Crow, who is Maki. Maki, of course, playing... I think his legendary double Titanial 0 trap dust shoot 41 card cat plant deck. Of course, Titanial in hand, because, you know, double the chance of drawing Titanial. Oh, okay. We gotta hold back. We've been doing a good job of not roasting people very much. So, all right, the Storm into the Pro Dust Shoot. Yeah, this is like the noob Storm into the Pro Dust Shoot, actually. That's what just happened. Anyway, gonna mill his cat, because of course. Fortunately, there was an Avarice in hand, so there's hope. Oh, and a Call of the Haunted. That's actually pretty good. Milling cat, not even bad there. Gets Call of the Haunted and Avarice live. Never mind, it was actually an extremely beneficial and skillful mill. Alright, Sham now going for the Volcanic Shell, but he going to get hardcore punished here because it's going to turn out to be a Dandy. Unless he wants to use all 3 to pop the tokens, which I doubt he will do. Yeah, he won't do that. So, Debris being summoned. Just attacking. Because why not? I don't know. I feel like I'd have made Stardust first, but maybe that's just me. Tribute summon Titanial. Oh, that's crazy strong. Titanial with tokens plus Stardust is just such an impossible field to deal with. But a series of removal cards plus Brain Caius is actually going to be able to plow through it. So, nice job by Sham getting rid of the cancerous board. Of course, we see the second Titanial milled, confirming that in fact Maki is playing 2 Titanial in here. Sham rips Avarice because he's just a god, I guess. I don't know. Sets the Raikou. Debris Dragon, a nice draw. Actually sinking for Black Rose in defense mode. I don't even know if I'd have synced here. I guess it's a weird situation. So Decree potentially an okay... Decree's kind of bad here, actually, because you have 2 trap cards that you need to use before you're flipping this Decree ever. Lone Fire going to go back, but he's out of Titanials despite playing 2. And resolving Avarice. Oh, man. PSA, everyone out there, play 1 Titanial. It's mathematically correct. Anyway, a random Dust Tornado going to hit the Decree. Was that an end phase? Why didn't they just chain the Decree? I guess they really felt like they needed to resolve the Wing Blast, or they're just dead here. But now your opponent has like 2 live traps that you just cannot possibly play into. But you would have died if you hadn't chained the... I don't know. There's kind of just nothing Sham can do here. He's down bad, let's be honest. I'm going to go for the Drill Warrior. Just go for the Drill Warrior, hope that they don't have a monster. which luckily they actually do not. The Storm is huge here, but going to attack into the Gores, which is very, very not good. You can go for the Kais to get rid of one of them, but unfortunately the Sangan off the top is going to be exact game. So, pretty epic game number 1, I'm not going to lie. Game number 2, Maki, of course, draws Titanial again because there's 2 of them. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I can't stop. I have to point it out. So, Standby Phase is going to bounce the card thinking that it's Raikou, and he's right, it was Raikou, so probably a good call there. Raikou going to be flipped, targeting the back row. Back row will be chained, so not bad for Sham there. But there's going to be a debris play. Going to clear all the tokens, make a Stardust, so relatively good spot for Maki. Can even tribute summon this Titanial, potentially. Huh? I think Sham knew about the Titanial in hand, which is why they Standby Phase Wing Blasted. They Dust Shooted this game, right? Yeah. Did Sham Dust Shoot him 2 games in a row? Kind of sacky, cringe behavior here. Anyway. No, never mind. It's fine. I'm just kidding. So, Maki going to use all his cards to out the board. Just going to go for AFD in main 2. The Fossil Dino will trade rather nicely, and Card Trooper is a good draw right now. The Hamster's nice, though, especially with the Cat follow-up. Maki in a good spot here. And Milling Dandy, because why not? Just going to go for the Caius, though, attack. And, yeah, Sham can't do anything here. On to the next replay. Maki advances. He's going to be facing Karina. Karina, I believe, is playing Hero Frog. Kind of a throwback to, 6 months ago format or something. Gonna go for the instant fusion into Mariner so she can subs to Toad off on turn 1. Definitely very annoying. Maki, of course, opening Titanial. Because, that's just a theme. Alright, she's got the Miracle Fusion. She can get really aggressive here. Probably should have set that Bottomless Trapple, huh? Or, no, wait. He did set one of them, but it got Raigeki Break, okay. It all went by so fast there that I think I didn't process that. So, yeah, never mind. Maki did nothing wrong except, put 2 Titanial in his deck. Oh, man. I physically cannot stop pointing it out because it hurts me so much. But, anyway, game number 2. Game number 2, the Strato's going to get bounced by the Swap Frog. Really nice play, but there's a Cyber Dragon Cat. Is there... Oh, only 2 Arabelms in deck, okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get to rip 1 card, and Karina has a lot of ways to play into this with the Miracle Fusion, potentially Brain Control as well. Just gonna summon Ab-Zero attack. It's gonna get booked, so Maki can now Caius it and avoid his field getting popped. Pretty nice. Definitely building up a nice life point lead here. There's going to be a Tribute Summon Malicious Edge into a Brain Control. Gonna crash the 2400 monsters, which is really nice. But Maki can now go for that second Titanial, which actually didn't matter here. Never mind. My bad. Just further evidence that you should play 1 Titanial. Hasn't been anything but bad yet. Should probably have set Dandy there, honestly. Did they have Treeborn and set up in Grave? I don't remember. But going to play into the Gores. Maki needs a way to deal with this Duplock, though. And the Caius is going to out the only way of dealing with Duplock. Defense mode Titanial going to help stall this out, potentially. It's going to trade with Caius, at least. Hamster? Nope, just setting the Card Trooper. Trying to draw into maybe a Debris Dragon. If you could find a Debris Dragon and then go Black Rose with Dandelion, you can pop the whole board and make the dupes miss timing here, which would be really nice. But Maki not finding his answers. Fortunately, the Crow is going to stop the Miracle Fusion, and the Bottom is going to stop the Rise. That was a really nice turn. And we're just kind of stalled in this terrible game state. Malicious Edge going to get over the token, but the Gores is still walling up. The Geki Break, though, going to take out that Gores. Rough. And there's only a Book of Moon set It will be enough to keep Maki alive here, but just barely. And unfortunately, the follow-up is just not here for Maki. They only have 2 Sidras in hand and like a Foolish Burial, and that's just going to be the end of the game for them. Needed to draw like Debris Dragon or Cat or something to make a play here. Unfortunately, just not finding anything. So Maki will fall to Karina's Hero Frogs. Okay, anyway, Karina going to advance. I think this is going to be the final replay that we review for today. This was another 4. I think there's like 4 left, so that should be like a pretty even split between 3 videos. Sounds good to me. Anyway, Karina apparently on Junk Synchron. That's interesting. Gonna win RPS, go for the Treeborn right away. Okay. Karina did not win RPS. I was wrong. I need to pay closer attention to this stuff. So, Dimitri just gonna disrespect Mirror, I guess, and get very rewarded. Karina could have maybe tried to like use that Geki rig in such a time that she would be able to drop Gores, but maybe she just wants to preserve the Gores for later. It's understandable. Looks like she'll just go for Duplock here. Pass. Unfortunately, the brain control and like the dust shoot are just going to be huge issues here, I think. Okay, actually, she's going to get to drop the Gore, so the dust shoot won't be a problem. Going for Ryza, target the back row. Stop it. Stop it. People, please. Please stop Monarch targeting back row. This is the new Thought Ruler syndrome in the community. Like, seriously. Can you just target a monster with Caius and Ryza like every time? Come on. You're killing me. Anyway, gonna go for a Junk Synchron play. Bounce the Treeborn with Swap Effect. That's interesting. Guess it makes the Geki break live. Cool little play by Karina there. She's going to end phase Geki break on the Dust Shoot, so not getting Dust Shooted. Draws a second Instant Fusion. Man. I hope she's not playing 3 of this. I'm going to assume she's only playing 2. And drawing 2 is just really unlucky. Yeah, Instant Fusion's a card I'm a little iffy on. I feel like it just doesn't do enough in most decks. Probably the least bad in Frogs, though. Anyway, Dimitri is just playing... What is this, like... I think it's the Machina deck, same one as Snack was playing, right? Or is it... Have I been missing something? Anyway, Vanity's Fiend going to come down. Very problematic for Dimitri here. He does not have a way of dealing with it, and he's just dead, so... Yep, difficult situation. Yeah, okay, Dimitri is playing the same Eltanen pile. I should have probably been paying more attention to that. Gonna go for Fortress, just into 2 back row. We'll get Karma cutted, but the Book of Moon response is really strong. Guess he figured he had the book to protect. The Vanity's Fiend again is just such a problem, though. Needs to find it out here, but he's not drawing one. That's not good. Pulling the rug set. Karina should maybe have just gone for it here. Yeah, but she's going to win anyway. Dimitri just has no outs and his 6 cards in hand. That's rough. I don't know what kind of outs this deck plays to Vanity's Fiend. Probably just like Raikos and then like the usual trap cards. I don't know if they side more, but definitely a potential weak spot for the deck. I mean, Book of Moon's an out. Maybe Dimitri just kind of got unlucky here. I don't know. Not having the out for Vanity's Fiend twice, that was rough. He drew like a lot of cards and didn't find something. But either way, Karina will be moving on. So I think we will be covering her next match in the next video, however. So that'll probably be in another couple of days. We'll look at the final matches in the Ironman, figure out who wins, who loses, who gets eternal glory, who gets eternal shame next time. So be sure to look out for that video. Hope you guys thought the matches were cool and that my extremely distracted commentary was insightful. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace out.